Okay, we're good.
So, with the countdown to everybody sort of the Alpha team getting ready to head back to the desert after their pre-mandated checkup and check-in, we start with we're gonna catch up with Orlain as they're what are you doing with Derek right now?
We're practicing firing because Orlain's never actually used a gun.
All right.
He's getting rid of the evidence, if I so recall.
Yeah.
Just helping out, just helping out Dad. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, real big help.
No one can hear the sound of glass shattering over the sound of the fucking gun. It's fine.
Horrible. Hate it. Thanks.
Regardless.
As you are firing and testing, whatnot, suddenly the doors to the base burst open. What are you doing out here?
Firing range. And just turns slightly, like avoiding. Because I feel like Derek would have shown him just like, don't swing that around willy nilly when you have your hand on the active trigger. Alright?
Yes, that would be bad.
So he like moves his hand away from the trigger and points it down at the ground and turns to face Titus.
Okay. What are you firing at? You didn't come inside for anything.
He pauses. He's bad at lying. He doesn't like it.
What are you firing at?
Targets. Don't worry about it. It's just cleaning up some things around here, making them easier to pick up.
All right. Hey, Lane, why don't you come with me real quick?
Oh, all right.
Kel's gonna be landing soon. We gotta fire flares for him.
The noise. Just the gals coming in. Just Because only Derek right now knows his issue.
Tell him.
Small head shake.
Tell him.
Titus, do you want help with all that? Or
That's why I'm talking to you.
can the others help?
Nope.
Hmm,
Just,
unfortunate.
uh, just you.
Unfortunate. Alright. Looks at Derek. I can't do it. I can't. The pathetic, like, wet ferret look.
You will never get better if you do not confront him.
I know, I know. I'm just. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll deal with it when we get to it. Alright? I'm just gonna go with Titus for a
You're
bit.
you're gonna be getting into it pretty quickly.
Woohoo! Just a weak like cheer, just yay. I feel like Titus is just having like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, bully, he's just staring like, are you pretend? I'm fucking 5 feet. I'm like watching you two talk.
I will be there in a moment. Give me a second. And then looks at Derek and you gonna be alright?
That'll be good. I'm always good.
Glances at the remnants of the evidence back at him, unbelieving.
Glances at the evidence and then glances back. Uh huh. Like you're one to argue.
I am, from experience.
What experience? Well, not gonna knock you. Don't come back with any strays or anything.
No promises? Do I have a
Well,
habit of picking up strays?
you literally left earlier this day and came back with a fucking guy, girl. I haven't asked what agate is yet.
They're very respectful. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I should probably get to Titus before he blows a gasket.
I will control your blood vessels. Come here.
I feel like that gets him to like that like breathy noise of like, see what I mean?
Worst, worst part is he's not joking about that.
I
He's
can make
not
a joke.
supposed to do it,
I can make a
but
joke
he
about
does.
that, but he would kill me, actively.
Oh, I have very good hearing, and you do too, so you must be fully aware of what we heard earlier. I think the tidings Titus is already gonna get you fucked.
Fine. I didn't. I told him not to say it. But like, whatever. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit.
No.
Pats him on the arm and walks away.
He
There's
nods and
hop.
just starts going to help clean up the glass and whatnot from the grounds.
Hi, Titus.
Tidings, motherfucker.
Technically, it was good tidings.
Okay, good tidings, motherfucker.
I did tell them not to say it. I knew you would do this.
Because, how dare you?
It was a good joke. Now, don't we have something to do?
Yeah, we're gonna go make way for, go flare down Caracal. Come on. And he just starts walking off.
Just the reluctant follow behind, very slowly.
So, and like he gets to the edge. We gonna talk about it?
Talk about what?
I don't know. Something.
If you're referring to me accidentally waking Morik out of a dead sleep, we can.
Eh, that wasn't it. More the reason why he was woken up out the dead sleep that I'm wondering.
Uh, Jackie called me. Used Tanris's sending stone specifically, even though she has a communicator, so I knew it was kind of serious. She's not coming back to help us. She's staying at the rogue base.
I know. Well, after you had run off, there was a message sent out.
Irreverent sniff of like, hmm. It's that kind of like reaction of like he knows it was gonna happen, but it also feels like kind of disregarding of the situation.
Talk.
Talk about what?
How you feeling, numbnuts?
I'm fine.
Bullshit.
Alright. Genuinely, after talking to Agate and having someone validate the fact that it's bullshit, what's been happening recently, is kind of helping.
And what's been happening?
He kind of purses his lips as he's kind of catches up to Titus, walks alongside him, not behind him, and just, you realize Jackie's the eighth person to say, basically, I'm not leaving you, and then disappear.
What, eighth?
Yes. Specifically saying those words to me. And he just kind of shrugs. He seems, at the very least, at surface wise, okay with it. Should should I be
Eight?
less honest? Yes, eight.
Still, that's. Oh, Jesus. You know,
Yes. Why do you think I had a bit of a breakdown knowing Jackie, my best friend, said that and then dipped, even if it is just to the rogue base?
I'm. I'll get you a communicator. Send it over. Direct line to her.
It's fine. We have each other's direct communicator numbers. That's why I was just like, why are you using his sending stone? That's not for you. But
Probably because of communicator issues, and you don't want anything to be like hear him recorded or something. Which isn't
mm,
an actual normal thing. It doesn't happen almost ever, but still, people are paranoid.
I would know. Yes.
So, not counting the, dear Lord, 8 people, and, does it, how, okay, I'm trying my best here. I'm not a people person.
Don't sell yourself short. I'm not a people person either.
More people person than me.
Hmm. You're a merchant. How are you not a people person?
I'm a trades merchant.
That's a little worse for not being a people person.
Well, I'm a trades merchant in a wartime area. My trades normally include, hey, go kill this thing that hurt a bunch of people, so they don't exactly enjoy talking to me during business hours, and I don't ever close. So, look, it's fine.
I should be asking you if you're alright.
No, not at all.
He kind of snorts.
I'm wearing a bracelet that turns my skin pale just so I'm not seen immediately as the Titus.
For once, Orlain makes a good decision to not repeat his earlier statement that got him in trouble with Titus in the first place. But you can see it on his face. He wants to say it.
I will end your bloodline right here.
He just kind of has a sharp wheeze of laughter. Uh,
There's something the kid. It was something the kid yelled when they were having fights down in the rogue base, and this feels like the perfect time to share it with you. Do you know what a mom is?
yes.
This is why mom doesn't fucking love you.
Again, another like noise that's like a tea kettle going off.
Derek heard that firsthand. He had to adult that situation. It was from a 4-year-old orc.
Oh, oh no.
A 4-year-old orc yelled, "This is why mom doesn't fucking love you," and then like left, just slammed his shit down and left. And Derek, ever the man of words, just went, "All right," and like perfect mimicry.
I feel like Orlane is like crying a little bit, like hands on knees, like.
Hey, you like that, huh? I do everybody. I can do Noctis. I can do Grim, but I don't like doing Grim because then he gets pissed off at me for whatever reason.
You're fine. I just no, it was more of the commentary from the kid.
Kids or something. Feels weird knowing we used to be kids. Noctis doesn't say it's weird at all because, fucker's got his memories. Morik's the same.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I remember a little bit of I think when I was a kid.
Mhm. Do tell.
Just an old story
What's it
that
about?
uh, uh, actually a merchant that made an error in judgment while eating dates and some such. Made
What the
hmm?
fuck is a date?
It's a fruit. It has a bunch of seeds in it.
Oh no.
It
Okay.
basically the story went that the merchant was eating so many dates and throwing the seeds out onto the land, out and across far and wide from his perch in a tree. And he eventually struck by accident the son of a god, a demigod, and as a result, accidentally took this son out of, life. I don't know how, but it's a story, so.
The
And
Jesus, we need to weaponize more dates.
kind of laughs a little bit. But it turned out that this demigod was the son of, like, if I Yes, a sort of eldritch god.
Oh, those we know, actually. We, those are real. Those were something.
And it was an ultimatum of a life for a life, but the merchant offered instead, if I can offer the best stories, would you let me go? And gave time to collect the best stories from the people that he had met, the travels he had gone on, and as a result, found an orc, a human, and a triton. Uh, and he pauses. I guess that's where I got my name from my mom's point of view, because the triton's name was Orlain.
What were the other names? Because now I need to know the other options.
I don't think that was all too relevant.
I'd like to know.
I have a question for you, Dio.
Yes.
Did you ever actually give the names of the others?
No, I did not. I'm about to ask you to roll a history check.
Okay. So history?
History. DC 16. Because you already know the story. You're just trying to remember names.
22.
You're gonna kill me for this.
Mm-hmm.
Gaberos and Layla. The human woman and the orc.
Uh,
Human, the human Layla and the orc Gaberos.
he kind of taps at his jaw on the side and goes, ah, Gaberos the orc and Layla the human woman.
Jesus God, you were almost named Layla.
I know. Wouldn't that be a shocker?
Yeah, you're more of a you're more of a Sally or like an S name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Couldn't even try to go Elvish for that one, huh?
Are there any Elvish names with S's?
Yes.
Tell me one.
Severos. That is unisex.
Tell me three more.
He rolls his eyes.
He's laughing. Yeah. Well, fair enough. I'm not Elvish.
You're not, no.
I barely speak it. I understand it, but I don't speak it all that well.
It happens. That's kind of like me with Celestial.
No?
I
Where'd you
can.
learn Celestial?
I don't know. I've just always known it.
Hmm.
Hasn't really helped me much aside from annoying Noctis.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. You know, the only person that's ever annoyed him like that before is you see, he kind of pauses. Shit, made myself sad.
Made yourself sad over what?
There was a member of Alpha Team. Her name was Lieben.
Hmm. I take it. nothing quite so good happened.
I'd say it's not my story to tell, but she was my friend too, you know?
If that's what you feel, you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. And just kind of
It's
reaches
not
up and pats the side of his arm.
it's not anything to me. I've made peace with her passing, but I ain't the one who's hurt by it.
Well, whenever you guys feel comfortable enough to tell me, then it's up to you.
I can tell you about her. It's just there's some stuff you need to know if you're gonna learn from someone else. She was a healer for our group, kind of not a real healer, more rub some dirt in it healer, you know. And we got Noctis, so that created some drama. Uh, she uh she was Grimm's sister. You haven't met him yet, but you will. He's down in the desert, still watching over that Drakarian kid, Velra.
Ah, yes, the one who was on the communicator that I spoke to.
Yeah, that was I. That was fucking hilarious.
She was cute.
Yeah, she is. Good kid, really. She's got healing properties, from what we were able to learn.
Make sure she doesn't wear herself out.
No, she won't. Grim won't. Grim legit will not let her.
Well, at least I know Grim has something of a heart. And he kind of smirks.
It's hilarious you say that. You have not met him. He's a mummy.
I didn't stutter.
He's an asshole, but he's like a mummified asshole.
You want to try that again, Noctis? Not Noctis.
No,
Ock.
I'm not Noctis. I'm Titus.
I am aware. I'm a little tired.
A little. Oh, lordy, we're in trouble.
What do you mean?
If you're tired, we're all in trouble.
When am I not tired?
uh, fair enough. As you guys keep walking, he does kind of. You see him kind of stopping every now and again, picking up herbs and rocks and whatnot. We got some
Erlene,
geocrafters and
Erlene's gonna try and like not wander off, but kind of try to help. Not in the sense of like,
yeah,
oh, we can get stuff from you, but like genuinely because he wants to help.
nature and survival.
I love having a +1 in nature as a druid. This is nature. 12.
You find herbs. You're helping him out, so he's helping you out as well. You look for herbs, and he starts pointing out a couple more.
11 for survival.
And he shows you at the same time. Do you take aid from him on the survival, or do you just get what you get from the rocks?
I think he would like accept the help where he can get it.
He shows you different types of geodes and how even the lesser ones are still important to be traded for. These ones are used. These ones kind of take up sauna. They're used primarily to keep up our saunas and bathhouses whenever we need to get clean as a group. We use those. They heat up fast and they stay hot.
Thinking, processor. Does that mean they also don't take in cold very well?
Actually, quite the opposite. They're conversion stones. They kind of work like absorb heat, absorb cold, turn it into heat. I could not tell you for the life of me how it works. You'd have to ask your husband.
Ma- huh? Huh?
Morik. You'd have to ask Morik.
What? No, no, no. The word you just said.
Husband?
Yes.
Are you asking what it means or why I said it?
Both?
Uh, you know what Derek was for grinning?
Yes.
That.
Oh. Well, we've only known each other like, what, less than a year now?
True, but your heart sparks. That's like some soulmate shit, something you only see in fairy tales.
Just blink, blink. I don't think he canonically knows very much about the heart spark as of right now.
Uh, do you vocalize like, oh, I don't know what a heart spark is, or do you just stay silent?
I think he stays silent for like a minute, trying to process, like, oh, you're basically soulmates. And he's just like, soulmates aren't a thing. Relationships are hard work.
Uh, you said that out loud?
Hmm?
Yeah, they are. I don't mean soulmate like, oh, those fairy tales. Oh, the one true love. No, it's like literal. Stops and taps his chest. Your heart is connected to Morix. What you feel, he feels. What he feels, you feel.
Yikes.
Your souls. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why. He just suddenly
Mm-hmm.
realizes how he woke up Morg.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let that sink in.
I don't want to. Move on.
Okay, it also sort of works like a GPS. You're not Drakarian, so you'll loosely know the direction of Morik, but Morik knows your pinpoint exact location.
Yeah, alright. Might as well.
It also doesn't help that he gave you a he gave you one of his scales because those kind of like act as like, hey, beacon, help, help, it's time.
Yes, he told me that.
Those are those work. That kind of works like if a heart spark is GPS, that is direct the best line to you. You know.
He's not gonna actively mention the fact that he made an earring out of one. He's not gonna say anything. That's okay.
Are you currently wearing that earring?
Yeah.
You're getting stared at. He's not mentioning the back, but you're getting stared at.
Don't say anything.
I don't think I have to.
Anyway,
Anyways, Morik, heart spark is it's a lot of things. Level of
clearly.
commitment, level of commitment, trust, and love can do a lot of weird things for a Drakarian. Heart sparks are post-pubescent sort of thing. So they have to pass through puberty to get one, but once they get it, rarely does it happen twice. Mainly because, and he kind of hesitates. What all do you know about a heart spark?
Uh, I got, well, hey, thanks for a moment. Aside from what you've just told me, um, there was a mention of, from, I think it was Noctis, um, telling me that it really only happens, or is solidified, after a moment of intimacy, but that's really all.
Yeah, no, it solidifies like, oh yes, this is a consensual heart spark thing after high intensity when your bodies are the closest they'll ever be without, him eating you alive, which is actually a form of heart spark we don't talk about. Uh, all we know about heart sparks and all the Drakarian lore, we kind of it's theorized, no confirmation. Because Morik is our only Drakarian, and all he knows is what his mom taught him.
Hmm.
But basically, the closest you'll ever be consensually together, that solidifies, like, it's a mutual thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it also solidifies that this is Morik's partner for life.
He kind of had like that weird kind of laugh of remembering something that was a little bitter.
You good?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just remembering what someone told me once.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
Just, I guess my first partner, I'm not sure. But, and he kind of looks away as they're moving on to the area for Kel, and just, she told me that I'd never really be someone's forever.
Well, let's pray to whatever exists out there that Morik never meets, whoever she is.
Well, Morik knows who she is, so.
Oh, well, my point still stands. I'd rather not watch him glass someone again. And he just starts walking away.
You guys need to stop saying things.
He creates his. He has a heat based breath, but because he devours and kind of consumes earth, rock, and all those properties, they kind of
Sand.
grind up to a sand. Yeah. And when sand is superheated, like with dragon's breath, and leaves the same time the dragon's breath does, he he
Yes.
motions his hand.
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. It sounds cool in theorem.
No, it does not.
It sounded cool to me in theory
Until
until
you
I watched it happen.
until you saw it. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's haunting. It's terrifying. I still have nightmares on it.
Yes. It is. It's glass. Presumably very fast glass.
Oh, no, 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 that's the worst part. It hurts. From what I've seen, it hurts. Like the skin leaves before it solidifies into glass. Because the heat of a dragon's breath,
Mm-hmm.
melts flesh, muscle on down to the bone. But with the glass covering it, it stops at some point in the process, and I'm good. It's fighting. I'm good.
Wait, no. Me with
No,
Jack.
it's fighting back a little bit.
Me with
He's having a moment. He's like leaning against the tree now, just like, oh, oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Barry. That was a horrible way for you to go.
gently pats his
You
back.
were an absolute bitch of a person, but still just a. Either way, yeah, no, he would probably if you asked him to, he'd probably glass somebody. But
What?
oh,
Why would I ask him to do that?
I don't know. Why would anyone ask anything?
Because they need something in return, and I don't need him to do that. I don't even want anybody to meet her.
Well, take that out of your head now. We're gonna meet her.
Mainly because she cheated on me, but.
His mouth is now open. And he's just like, "Oh my god, Morik can never meet her. Morik can never meet this person."
Like I said,
No, no, you don't get it. Morik, oh, he's Drakarian. He mates for life like a penguin.
yes.
And you're telling me someone looked at his mate for life and said, "I'm gonna cheat on you." That's, oh, oh lordy. Nope, nah, no, no. Yeah,
Orlain kind of wanders off a little bit, just towards the tree line. It's
where
really
you going?
not. No, hold on. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm kind of okay with it by now.
You shouldn't be.
I mean, the last two people, aside from Morik, that I told that are part of the eight.
All right.
So I'm just
Tell the rest
assuming.
of them.
No, no, I don't think I will. And
All
like
right.
goes like I guess he's trying to find some flowers.
You taking the time to go look for these flowers, or just want to roll a check on them?
Taking the time.
All right. You find whatever flowers you're looking for. You will find with the appropriate time taken.
But he does like look
Uh,
over his shoulder and go, You're welcome to just ask whatever. I'm really fine."
did you hit her?
No.
You should have.
Oh, I know. But I was stupid back then.
Good, you admitted it. I don't condone hitting people, especially if they've done nothing wrong, but she did some wrong shit, and hands are rated E for everybody. They just not counting it.
I
I mean,
mostly
at
because
least.
I was a little young. Adult, but
Oh,
young.
yeah. Oh, so cadets tend to interact with each other enough. It makes sense.
No.
No? Oh, what? Was
This
she Vice or something?
she's a commander.
The has returned. I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Were you her Vice?
No. I don't remember exactly the details, but it was I think it was before I was in the cycle.
Unique. Huh? Right. You're related to that bloodline, aren't you?
I don't know what that means.
The Egyptron one.
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
Well, I could, if you ever wanted to look into it, I can request investigation, but I don't think you need that.
He's going to come back to Titus with a couple of different flowers, which uh, the reason why I say he was taking his time is because he was kind of sifting through what memories had of talking to other druids in his encampment. Of he knows they're like not one to one because there's different variations of flowers, but
Hmm.
a good number of flowers have medicinal properties, such as jasmine and snowdrops and crocus, which he was trying to find because they are winter flowers,
All right, well, you took the time to look for them, so you have found them.
and just hands them over to Titus. I don't know exactly what you can use these in. I didn't really pay attention when I was
Medicinal.
talking to them. Oh, yeah?
The medicinal properties.
Sounds about right for the druids I was talking to in our encampment.
Elaine
Mm.
takes a moment and just goes, I'm Arrow Ace, so I don't have any stories like that. But if I had to give something similar, stays just between you and me.
Mm-hmm.
No one in your little group knows about it. There was somebody that, for a time before I realized I was Arrow, I kind of liked more.
Blink. All right.
He's my best friend. Okay, fuck off.
No, I'm not judging you.
I know you're not judging me, but I'm embarrassed. Fuck off. I have emotions
Why are you
that are outside of.
embarrassed?
I don't know. I'm not sociable. Remember?
If it's all the same to you, secret for a secret?
Sure.
All those jokes that used to be passed back and forth about me and Tanrus?
Uh, which ones?
Uh, whatever those two had going on, it couldn't get gayer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we made that a point of contention of how far could we go before someone asked us about it, and no one did.
I mean, shit. If you're looking for shock and awe, this ain't the century, you know?
He laughs a little bit. Yeah, we're just brothers in arms, but we did have the entire gaff of making people wonder if we were ever going to make out.
Eh, couldn't see it.
You'd be one of the few.
Arrow Ace guy who can't see two people being romantic. Oh, what a shock.
Oh, please. You still have eyes.
I do, I do. I also have a heart. Which brings me to my point. Long time ago, there was some asshole. We won't name names. Mainly because I don't know if he's dead or not. He's either dead or a coward. But wasn't a good partner to any of the people he dated. Eventually, the people he dated started being one of my friends. Azure. You know, one of the people that work for me.
Hmm.
Tiefling, blue horns.
Well, that's his
Puts on an
name.
act. Yes, Azure. That's his name. Puts on an accent, but has a dead voice. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he puts on the salesman accent. You know, kind of gets more. See if he can get some more out of a bang for a buck and whatnot.
There's a gesture of continue your story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, basically, wasn't too kind to the person I like, so I allegedly
Hmm.
could have just clamps his fingers together. Did that to his blood.
Haunting, but good for you.
I didn't mean to. It was just and I was insulting him, just like fuck you kind of motion. Like just I couldn't think of the right like hand motion, and it just happened. And then title Titus started, and it was a thing. Okay.
You're fine. I don't judge people for that. I think I uh, kind of removed someone from existence not too long ago.
How the fuck did you do that?
Not sure.
What'd you do?
Just the absent-minded shrug as he says, I think I used Divine and Eldritch together.
You you
Hurt like a
okay?
bitch. It really did.
Okay. Are you all right?
Uh, I think so. Yes. I'm not dead.
Okay. Okay. Good.
I
Good.
think I
You're
was for
about
a
to be.
second there. Well, alright.
Yeah. Yeah. You're about to be. And then he just grabs you and goes, "What were the fucking thoughts going through your head before that happened?"
The person I was trying to be diplomatic with basically told our entire group, and I quote, verbatim, why is it that you all get to be so fucking happy?
Oh, that's dumb.
I think I got a little mad and I was already in Paladin. So
Yeah. Fair enough.
it's also around the same time that that was like the third time in a row I nearly died. Which don't tell Noctis about that one.
He'll know.
How is he going to know?
I don't know. I stopped asking questions. I was okay. One time I broke a finger. Don't worry about it. It was just a little break. Easy fix.
Hmm.
And I have put off the healing method until after work. This motherfucker, this motherfucker was out of the goddamn base. Came back and went, "Where's your finger? Show it to me." Like he was watching me.
Orlain just kind of does the like short intake out breath and then wheeze like that.
But have a best damn. You get like the most like breathy. Oh, you better have a damn good reason for laughing.
Because I'm about to be in the same situation.
Good. Suffer.
Just don't worry about it. He doesn't have to know.
He, what part of you? Hold on. Let's. I can dial him right now. You know what?
Yeah?
And he's
Grinning.
just gonna like he dials legitimately. You see him dial up and call Noctis, and it starts to ring for a minute, looking you dead in your face. You watch this. You can't stop this anymore. And eventually, it does ring and finish ringing, and you just hear Noctis go, "Are you calling me while walking? How far are you that you're calling me? What happened? What's
I
wrong
knocked
with
it. I
yeah,
knocked this.
hi Orlain. What's this for? Do you know what's wrong with Orlain? The Eldritch energy shit? Yes.
Grinning, because that's not all he said.
Titus says nothing and holds up a finger, and there's just silence. Is he suffering radiant feedback again? He should not have mixed them. Is he suffering? One of you answer me.
Wheezes.
Don't laugh. Answer.
Love you, Noctis.
What do you mean? Click. He just knows. No one told him. He just knows. I have a theory that he does fucking checkups while we're asleep.
I would not be surprised. And I have a feeling he's going to be fussing the moment we get back.
Oh, absolutely. We fucked up. He's gonna be fussing at us.
Ugh. I gotta talk to Atslain again though.
Who's that?
The Titan
Which Titan?
on the moon.
Is it Titan on the moon?
There's a Titan on the moon, yes. The one that grabbed me to make me a paladin.
A Titan grabbed you. Okay.
Mm.
Start slower. I beg you.
Start lower, I beg you.
Yes, but with slower in the process of lower.
So I got really, really mad at my team. Yes.
Alright.
I
Understandable.
was not really clicking with Paladin all that well, but I couldn't shift back into something else immediately for some reason.
Okay.
And during the process somewhere, I got mad enough that at Slane, the Titan on the moon, uh, kind of contacted me and went, basically, finally, you're angry enough. Like, come here.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hold on. That's a lot. Let's rewind a little bit. So, only contacted you after saying, finally, you're angry enough.
The gist of it, yes.
Okay. Keep going. I'm good. I'm good.
Are you?
No, not at all. Fucking worried about you.
You don't have to be.
I'm going to be.
Alright. Um, got to the moon. I wasn't really thinking all that clearly. So I didn't really ask any questions, but he just kind of pulled me up there temporarily. Um,
Okay.
I had to hold the moon together briefly.
Pause.
Hmm?
Okay. Expand.
No, I think I was very clear.
I beg of you.
I don't know how to explain it other than I was just holding the moon together with ropes. And it wasn't even for that long. I think it was like, what, 5, 6 seconds, if that?
Okay.
Felt like a hell of a lot longer.
Oh, that's not good.
Pardon?
I said, oh, that's not good.
No, I heard it. He said pardon.
I'm worried about you. Because I care, and that sounds like something.
I mean, as long as Noctis doesn't find out about the extent of it, it'd be fine. Because that was
He doesn't
kind of
need to.
success. I know we just went over this. He's gonna find out. But if he finds out after you leave, he can't get my ass for it.
Fair enough. Speaking of, I think we're almost there. So, what? Okay. Titan, finally angry enough, hold the moon together.
He gave me a sword.
Like a new sword?
Yes. Well, he reforged the one that I had.
Okay. Okay, that's not a new sword. You scared the hell out of me.
He said the old one was not basically not up to snuff for some reason. It is a little curious though. I
Mm-hmm.
contacted him last night. And he seems rather calm for someone who's kind of got a really bad situation up there.
How bad is the situation up there?
Um, you see the moon? Gestures at the moon.
Stares at the moon that's cracked in half. And you see why have hesitance on believing you?
I don't know. He just kind of frowns.
Like, I believe you for sure. No way you'd have to smoke all the drugs to make this shit up, but still.
I'm already bad at keeping my vices in check for alcohol, so
As long as you're not doing it the way that Derek does it, you should be fine.
eh. I mean, the one time I did actively drink in front of everyone else, it was in front of Morik, Deidre, and Panic, and I was the only one not getting drunk.
Oh, okay.
Mm. Yeah, it was something Morik had.
Oh, you didn't. Did you drink that?
Yes?
Dude, you. Oh, we need to fucking take that from him.
It wasn't that bad. I've had worse.
You drank it?
Yes!
Okay, the only practical use of that, the only genuine practical use of that stuff, you wanna know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's genuinely fucked up. We use it to clean the train.
It tasted good. I feel like I've said something wrong.
It just takes a moment. That shit damn near killed Noctis. How did you just take it? I'm impressed more than anything else.
I think Morik was too.
No wonder he fucking hot sparked with you. You fucking downed the forbidden wine.
I don't even know what's wrong with it. It tasted good. He's just laughing now.
3 sips of it can kill a man.
The glass. Come on.
You got a glass? Like he's holding you by your shoulders now. He's just going, "You drank that poison?
All alcohol is
It might be
poison.
the reason behind your depression. You're still under it. This could just be the extent of you being a sad drunk for a long period of time."
Actually, I'm a talkative drunk.
Oh fuck! You've been talking to me the entire time. I don't know anymore.
Are you alright?
No. I'm scared to find out how much of our friendship is if you're sober or not.
I'm sober.
All right. Fucking swearsies.
I promise.
Good. He kind of keeps moving after a moment. He's just like, God, Lord have mercy. You were. I wish the God still existed in a good light because then I'd have someone to vent my prayer to.
I mean, you can always ask the others, the one that they met.
Pause. turns around, stares at you. Called you here to talk and hang out because I want to be your friend and I'd love to be have our friendship solidified. Not so you can give me a stroke with every 5 sentences.
I don't know if they're lying to me is the problem. Because
How do you
every time,
not know?
every time they come back from an excursion on their own, somehow they've met this goddess. They've come back without any proof but their own words stating something about a. And he makes like a wide hand gesture, like out to the open, like this wonderful goddess that doesn't have any intent to harm anybody. And I'm just and he kind of grumpily trudges forward, like they're trying very hard to convince me, and I just want one solid ounce of proof that she's real. And they can't find it, so I don't believe them.
Do they have her name?
They, maybe.
If they have her name, you can set up a kind of takes out a pen and paper. Where he got it from, God knows. And he scribbles like a couple sentences and then like a basic symbol. Here, this is the basic communication symbol and call sign. You see the blank spot? Just put her name there. If she's real, she should answer.
I don't know if she'd want to talk to me, is the problem, even if she is real. Because aren't gods normally responsive to good people?
We don't know. Is there?
The way that Orlain said, aren't they responsive to good people, is upsetting.
I mean, yes and no.
I mean, Jack
Yes,
always.
on paper, yes, they are responsive to good people, but in practice, we're juice packets.
I mean, Jack always did tell me that gods gods help people, and he doesn't follow it up with what Jack said afterwards. Um,
They help people, but from what is said in history, they help people at a cost. No good deed for free, you know?
there's a sniff for a second. Like, not it's not a sad one, just say like thoughtful. Huh.
Yeah.
Hey Titus,
Yeah, bud.
do you know of a god or goddess named Yuki?
Yuki. Maybe.
Because that's who they keep saying they've met.
I'd have to look into it for sure, dude. Because that sounds like the nickname,
All right.
but it also could be simply put the given name. Like, you don't say. If you ask Derek, he's not going to say, there's Ronan. He's going to say the full technical name, but he's never said it to us. He just says shit like you can call him Ronan, you know?
Hmm.
But if this Yuki is somebody, I can look for it.
Then you might want to
There's
see if you can start at apparently her garden.
garden, garden. There's a library called the Great. It's basically this library full of these things called historians. They tell the commies history, but they also have text that can be salvaged and cleaned up. I can make a I can make a offer or a request to have one of them be visited, you know?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Do you want to know the answer?
I would like proof, yes.
Then I want to help you.
Alright.
So
He just kind of steps up to Titus.
arm around you instantly, just like the open hug. Fuck off, man. Affection.
The playful cat head bonk.
Openly. All fucking elves have cat tendencies, and it's becoming less and less a pattern and more a common occurrence.
You've met other elves.
Yeah, there's like two in the rogue base.
Well, I haven't really run aground a full-blooded elf. I don't count Zagreus, because he's basically a golden retriever.
Who's Zagreus? Oh, Zagreus! Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, hey, well, he's. Wait, isn't in Zagreus a wood elf?
Yes,
Why do you not count him as a full blooded elf?
because he's a half-elf, that's what he told us.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Nothing against half-elves,
Clearly not. You're related to one.
clearly. I just... He shrugs.
If you wanna meet an elf, there's one at the non-combative town the group went to.
Maybe? I don't know how they'd respond to me. After all, and he kind of grimaces more of a towards himself than anything else, and just it's not like I haven't been already called one near slur.
Whoa, what? Who? When?
When we went on a mission with Derek, um, the chapel me and Dane went to.
Hmm. What
A uh,
happened?
a uh, and he clicks his tongue a little bit. Is that a? I guess you could call them a mutated drow. Um, called me a forsaken kin.
Oh,
Granted, with what Father Scorn told me, I'm not surprised. It does explain why nobody seems to want to associate with me as an Eladrin, though.
okay. The people that see you at face value don't deserve your kindness, you know?
I'm starting to believe no one really does. I'm kind of tired.
Mm, fair enough. Hey,
Hmm,
you wanna shoot the flare off?
no. Just a quick no. That was like a too quick no.
Why not?
Uh, no reason.
Orlain,
What?
what are you hiding, you horrible liar?
I'm a little afraid of Carico.
he has a face like you just said, I'm afraid of the child. What? How?
When we first met Caracal, um, we were in I think the Thunder Plains, the area with all the literal, like, explosion missile fucking nonsense, like lightning.
Yeah, the coalition ground, the one where everybody kind of coalesced and fought, and that's not what coalition means. Uh, just the battleground, yeah, with the sword stump.
No, no, no. The other place, where he, I guess, showed up first. It was a bunch of lightning storms.
Yeah, he calls them.
Great, not helping. I'm kind of generally afraid of lightning after, and he holds up his arm, the damaged one.
That's your eldritch energy.
Yes.
That makes you afraid of Caracal?
Um,
The
it's,
lightning?
yes.
It was
Mainly,
okay.
mainly because a lot of the initial usages of my eldritch were very, and he makes a gesture of like trying to say that they were less fluid as they are now.
They were messy,
Yes.
and now they're not. So you're
I'm just afraid of Caracal, alright?
you want to confront your fear, or do you want to hide away while I call him?
I would like to try, but no promises.
He offers you the flare gun.
It takes him a moment, but he does take it. I think
It'll be
Titus notices very easily that his hand is shaking.
he does, and he just says simply, "There'll be a big crack, and then the lightning showing, and then the noise afterwards." The big bird will show up, and then afterwards, our big lovable idiot will be here.
He takes a breath, raises the flare gun up, and shoots it off.
Much as he said, there is a crack of lightning, and kind of like as this flare reaches the peak and pops, kind of like a firework. There's a crack of sound, probably a literal sound barrier being broken before storm clouds quickly cover the ground, cover the air, and thunder, lightning, crackling all over the place. Before in these large clouds that are striking with lightning and cracking down, there is a large four-winged bird staring at you and Titus.
Orlain
Golden
is already hiding behind Titus, like knelt down, covering his ears.
the creature lands. The Thunderbird lands and kind of I'll just put a circle for the time being. Uh for explanation's sake.
Hmm.
But ooh, hold on. Let's raise that opacity. But this thunderbird kind of lands down and
Yeah, Orlain's hiding.
kind of stomps its feet a bit. Good couple meters tall, but we're gonna say it's around this height, so it's not that big. Because otherwise, the lore accurate version would be like this fucking big. So
Hmm.
we're gonna say this wide. And this thunderbird is currently feathers kind of outstretched, fluffed up, and looking around. Two of its wings sort of starting to hover over you and Titus, and just starts trying to push you closer. Titus out, already going, uh oh, hey, wait, no, Kel, stop, bud. As man versus truck is not a easily winnable fight.
Oh, by the way, that emoji in the muted VC is Orlain right now. Just the fucking hands over ears and
Oh
not having
yeah,
a great
the
time.
hands over ears, crying, currently like, ah! Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
You are pushed into Caracal, by the way, by his wings. Unless you want to give me a dex save to try to run off.
I think he's frozen. Like he was the first time.
You are pulled in close. There is the like that energy of just like staring, looking around everywhere. Keep close. Looking. Realizing there's nothing around and then just kind of leaning down the large golden eyes staring into at you specifically, and then head tilt. Words you do not know because you do not know Drakarian are muttered in kind of a distorted bird-like voice.
He's just
Ti-
frozen.
Titus kind of eventually takes lead and goes, "Cal, shrink. Go back to standard humanoid form, please." Crackles of lightning continue as eventually he does revert. Like I know I don't get to explain this often. The way they revert from their full Drakarian forms, their bodies turn into the elements they represent and disperse, while their human form retains its shape. And Caracal lands, just sort of wanders up to both of you, hand on Titus's cheek, hand on your cheek. Why scared? Why? What? Scared? Why? Huh? Nothing's around here.
I think the frozen in fear effect kind of falters just enough for him to kind of warble to one knee.
Instantly grabbed, supported. What happening? What? Huh?
I don't think he can say anything right now.
I just has like a hand on you, like comfort, like calm down. You're good. You're good. And Haley's still looking around, like there's danger. There's danger. Why is there danger? Why cry? Where danger? Huh?
Fucking golden retriever ass.
Yeah. fully. Hence why you said when you said I'm kind of scared of Caracal. Titus had the reaction of the boy,
The dude of ever? Really?
the one who cries after he eats flies. That guy, you're scared of him?
Oh, I love Gargel. I love him. Orlain is having a time. But he does like
Uh,
finally manage to breathe a little bit and just sorry, sorry.
what happened? Where's the threat? I got it. I can help. I'm good at protecting. I can get you out of here, off the ground, and in the
Nope,
way.
on
No,
the ground.
okay. I will. I will shock them.
Very visceral headshake.
Don't know what else to do. I can. And he kind of fluffs his wings up. I can be. And like he doesn't get Dracar. He doesn't Dracarian shape. He's just like puffing out his chest. Got his legs spread, arms little like spread, a little crab like. He's basically standing like a crab with his body puffed out and his wings puffed out. Like, does this help?
There's a small laugh. Very small, very weak.
Titus has never looked more disappointed.
Weakly stands up and pats Titus on the arm. It's alright.
He has weapons. He could have drawn his weapons, but his first thought was to puff up like a crab.
I think it's more puff up like a bird.
No, birds don't crab legs.
I think that's moderately untrue.
You seen birds crab leg before?
I don't want to talk about it.
I feel like we have to. What are
Hmm.
crabs? God damn it.
And he's laughing now.
I do. Like leaning into you. What have I done?
You're nothing. Nothing you have control over, at least.
What's that mean?
I'll get over it, don't worry.
Are you standing on something?
Figure of speech.
Oh, what's it mean?
It means I'm struggling with something right now.
Okay. What would that be?
He pauses. You remember when we first met, yes? You, me,
It,
Mark,
it,
and the others?
yeah, yeah.
It
You
wasn't it,
were.
it wasn't the best introduction for me.
Yeah, I was trying to kill you.
Yep.
They told me I'd be free if I killed you. And then boss hit me with a haymaker. And it hurt.
I was just a little terrified for a very long time, and I still am.
Sounds are pretty scary. They scare me too. Still do. Smile. So wrong. Your smiles are always wrong. He's like nodding along like he's fully got it.
Caracal, I was afraid of you.
Huh? You just kicked the puppy. Huh?
Sorry, I didn't. Sorry.
Did I do something wrong?
No, no. Like I said, our introduction was not the best. I have been afraid of lightning for a while.
Oh, blink. He's thinking openly. You can hear the gears turning. If they're scared of lightning, that's bad. It means lightning's bad for them. Wait, I'm a lightning Dracarian. If they're afraid of lightning, and it's just like the openly. Does that mean like creatures of lightning too?
I'm working on it, Caracal. I know you mean no harm.
That still does that mean creatures of lightning too?
Sometimes. And he kind of looks away in that sense of, like Titus said, he's not good at lying. But is telling the truth. It's not all creatures of lightning.
He takes a moment. He's trying his best to put the two and two together. He sat down in the snow now. He's like made himself smaller than you.
Caracal,
Yes.
I'm not afraid of you yourself. I'm afraid of the potential of what you represent.
What's that mean?
Like I said, I'm not a fan of lightning. But you are an ally, and you are not going to use that against me. That doesn't stop the
But
fear or the reaction I have to it. It's just something I have to work through.
but what's that mean?
Titus,
You're using too big of words for him. He does not understand common. Either like make it smaller or call your husband.
how would I call Morik?
We're calling boss? Suddenly the puppy has forgotten he was kicked. He's like, boss!
Now I feel bad for saying I was afraid of him.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Why, like, you can feel bad for saying that, but he is horrifying. What does that mean? Means you're scary, buddy. Maybe not on purpose, but you are. Oh. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. There's
It's
nothing we can say to him that he won't apologize for.
teach him different words.
We're. Noctis is trying.
Oh, Noctis is trying, no wonder. And then like the teasing, like, oh, I have to bully him. I have to bully him.
We've tried before, but Morik just ends up speaking to him in Dracarian.
Well,
And then
that's not
it's
going
they're
to
having.
help him.
Yeah, we know. That's why when he does that, we kind of stop him because at this point we think they're plotting without us knowing. The scariest part is Derek once heard them, laughed like he understood, and then walked off.
I should I call Mark? Or does
Up
he
to you.
understand?
Kel, like Titus goes, it's up to you. Kel's like, the boss. Wait, understand what?
I don't know how to call Mark without being in distress.
You're his art sport.
Yes. I don't know anything about the hotspot.
Uh, just um, and he starts like tapping your head and then his head. He's like, just the
Is it
what
telepathic?
mm-mm, uh and like he holds his hands together and there's like sparks between it and it's like he pushes one hand together and it's like more sparks and then he pushes them apart and it's like more sparks to the left and then the left just gets closer and it's like yeah and then holds up like two thumbs up like yeah that made sense in his head.
Can I roll insight?
You can absolutely.
He is trying so hard.
Oh yeah, no, Kel's giving his best shot to be helpful.
I love this boy. 14.
No, something about your thoughts. Maybe think hard, I guess, is the best you can get from your mind going like, I don't what he's just tapping us.
Look at me to be.
What is that emoji? What is that?
What do you mean? What is it? It's an emoji.
Looks pretty it looks like a jack emoji.
Uh, so all that I can gather is that it something about the thoughts.
One more time?
All that I can gather is that it's something to do with the shared thoughts or something like that.
Something like that. And he starts kind of going like then he just thinks and goes, I can call him.
Sure. I just don't know how to. Because normally I kind of in distress.
He just you see Kel fist slams it on the ground. Waits. I'm gonna roll to see if that does anything. No. He's just waiting. He's like, eh.
Caracal, I don't think that's going to work.
Huh?
We are quite a bit a ways.
Oh.
Orlain kind of thinks for a bit. The scales were described as like a homing beacon, right?
Yes. Also, that you are also a. He does have a homing beacon on you, GPS.
It's kind of a long shot. but he kind of tries to, I don't know how to say it other than there's a way to do it in Morse code that isn't straight up the letters individually, but it's basically just come here in Morse code against the
Oh,
earring.
okay. And does the so you do the little Morse code come here. He is here. He is an appropriate size versus Karakel in his fucking half permanent hybrid form. But you just like suddenly feel the boom from the earth behind you.
It's like a fucking. That's not the thought I should have had.
Yeah.
All I could think of from the way you described it right now was it sounds like the fucking first season Star Trek teleporter.
Horrible.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, no.
Then stop describing it that way. But Orlain does like turn to face Morik and is like, I didn't think that would work.
Um, you just see Karakel go, why not? And Morik just stares. An odd draconic tongue. And then Karakel just brightens. Draconic tongue back.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. He wants to learn so badly, but like isn't gonna say anything. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Titus is watching the "Hello, darkness, my old friend" expression.
Mm-hmm. And then he just goes, fuckers in common. And Morik goes, oh, he says you need to. He was trying to tell you to use the heart spark to send out a link. Basically, if you think really hard and put feeling into it, you can send out an echo, and I'll feel it.
Loading. Did you just fucking say I can echolocation you?
If that's how you want to put it, yeah.
Increased "Hello, darkness, my old friend." This did not help. He's distracted from the reason he brought Morik over here, but he's now just hello. What's happening? Who am I dating? What's happening?
While you're having that, there's just the calm, and it's like Morg eventually. So what'd you need?
Oh, we were trying to, um, and he realizes that he has to admit to Horik that he was scared of Caracal, and he looks a little sheepish at first because he realizes Caracal is basically just a puppy,
Mm-hmm.
and just we were trying to explain to Caracal my issue with lightning.
Oh, your fear. Yeah.
Yes,
Did you?
I didn't state it exactly as a fear, but I think we got him confused.
You want me to translate?
If you could.
Sure. do you want to say?
Orlain, no, don't fucking shut down. That's not the time to do that. He just pauses for a moment. Tell him our first interaction left an impression, and not a positive one.
Be a little bit more clear, sweetie.
The grumble. He doesn't want to admit that he's afraid of Clearkill.
Tells like me, he was in a cage. We don't know for sure what he does and doesn't know.
I'm afraid of the things he can do, not him.
And Morik nods and repeats that in the odd draconic tone. And Kel kind of takes it and then just goes, nods.
Elaine just takes a breath and goes, okay, I have a headache. I'm going to try not to pass out. Give me a second.
Nods. And Garkel kind of sits there and listens, watches you.
Morik's just gonna watch Orlain wander off. Like he tends to.
As you do wander off, uh, Morik just kind of calls out, "Sweetie,
Mm,
do you need me for anything else, or do you got it from here?"
pause. Wanders back and just gently takes his hand, kisses the back of it, and wanders off again.
You hear Titus go, "Did that answer? Was that an answer?"
Pretty much. That's the only answer he's getting.
Morik just shrugs and goes, "He'll call me if he needs me," and then slips back. But you do not feel that he has left the area.
Can I find my baby if I wander enough far away? Can I find my child?
Give me an animal handling, no, survival check, please.
I love how I had to whine at you. 15.
Chomp, chomp. You, you feel a pair of small teeth on your foot. Chomp.
Blink, blink, blink. Looks down.
There's a small badger-like cub chomping on your foot.
Of course, Orlain would have the "it's a baby" reaction. The instant delight and kneeling down to it. Holds out a hand.
Animal handling.
Aw, 9.
Chomp on the fingers, but not in a main chomp.
A child.
Very much that worried chomp of like, stranger danger. Chomp chomp.
Doesn't move.
There is a very soft shuffling nearby you. Staring. There are two eyes now locked together, watching both themselves and then you.
Without looking away from the badger cub, just goes, "Can I pick you up?"
You hear the softest response from Kel. Can you? Before the baby just kind of absorbs your very essence and just goes, hands up, because you are a druid. It
Mhm.
understands you.
Gently picks up the baby. Like holding it like a fucking small kitten, like in both arms.
All right.
A cozy little nap spot. And then turns to face the other two. Titus,
Mm. Yeah?
I found a baby.
What does that mean?
I found a baby. Kel, Kel, you're blocking his view. Just kind of a laugh.
It's like, what are you talking about? That's a fucking badger.
It's a baby.
There's just the large head leaning in to look at the child. Sniff, sniff. And the child, appropriately, scratch. No, like, it's like fucking attack 100, damage 0.
It's a baby. Titus, it's a baby.
How the fuck? That's not even native to this fucking area.
It's a baby. It's lost.
What are you gonna do with it?
Take care of it until it wants to leave or finds where it needs to go.
And if it never wants to leave,
Well, I guess then it's mine.
you can't just claim. You look, you cannot claim random things off the side of the stares directly at Caracal.
Yeah? You want to try that again?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I and looks to and you just see this look from Caracal who just goes, "Was I adopted?" It's just the pause from Titus, who's like, "This is a stroke. This is a stroke."
I had to quote that.
Oh, what?
You can't claim
Caracal.
things from off the side of the caracal because he's sitting within 5 feet. Orlain, yeah? Continue? No, I'm good.
Don't forget, he also followed it up with, "Was I adopted?" Dude, he just Titus looks at you and goes, "I can't fight that. Fuck off."
It's a baby.
It is a baby. Where is its mother?
I don't know. Maybe we should try and find it. Maybe then you won't have to worry about me having a badger.
You see Kel lean down, sniff sniff, and then just sort of like step a couple of feet back. Big, like the largest inhale. Mm, keep the baby.
What does that mean?
Keep the baby.
Alright.
I smell the babies. You know, uh, others
Hmm.
doesn't smell like there are others.
Well, Titus grins at him.
Yeah, I can't argue that shit.
Well, we have
Wow.
caracal. I have a small. Cece is not going to like this.
How are we gonna? You guys are collecting animals. At this point, it's an issue.
We have the Cece and this one. I have to give it a name.
Mm,
I'll think on it.
it's just a moment, very calm, and you just hear. What does the baby say its name is?
Me and Blank were talking about this a while ago. That Orlain would offer a name. Um, because the thing with animals is that they don't really have a naming system. They don't understand the concept of a name until like they're domesticated.
Okay.
Like,
Then
have you ever tried just randomly calling a stray, like a feral cat, by an or any name that you think that it would respond to, and it just stares at you and then runs off? Like that's the same issue with any animal.
I had a literal dog that was a stray that got named Muddy Buddy simply because I always called it Buddy whenever it was like hanging around my house. I'd say, "Hey, buddy," and he would until I started feeding him on the regular. It became like, I'll think of a name for you if I'm gonna keep you," and then it's just like, "Your name's Buddy. I'm sorry."
It's cute though.
Yeah. So you do hear the small child, the small cub, just go, "Hey,
Blink. Hmm?
Name.
I'm actually gonna look real quick because there's two that me and Blank were fucking going back and forth on. Because one of them was extremely cute and the other one was fitting.
All right.
Uh, Orlain says in Elvish, Almine.
What is it?
Almine.
Elmine.
I can send it to you.
Please do.
It literally means second chance.
Adorable. How dare you? It does not repeat the name. It just hears it.
Well, I think that's just what it's going to be named now. Do druids normally just understand animals? Looks up at Titus.
Yeah, it's sort of a natural speak with animals type thing. It's not every animal, but it's like ones you bond with. You bonded with the fucking badger cub.
It's a baby. Titus is having a fucking stroke.
It's a baby. Uh oh.
What's up?
Just the oh. As a small child, just the small uh badger cub is still nomming on your finger. Kind of like in that sense of like, is this friend or foe? Nom 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 nom.
uh, do I have that on me right now? Huh. It is a part of my spell list, but I don't have it on me, which is ironic because I took everything else but that. That's funny. There's a spell called Goodberry. I didn't take it when I first went into Druid because I didn't, you know, there's other better healing spells.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, oh well, we'll get around to that. Orlain is going to, with one hand, kind of shift the cub to one arm and use the other to reach into the pockets of the coat and take out a small, like, it's not trail mix granola bar. It's like some of the bread and not non how do I say this? Non-sugary bread. It's not the best for a badger cub, but it's what he has on him. And he offers it out to the cub.
You offer this up to the cub, and the cub sniff, sniff, sniff. And then there's just the smallest, well, not smallest, there's just the largest little hand taking the bread from you, and then another hand dropping some berries in your hand. badger appropriate berries as you just watch Karako eat the bread you were offering.
Munch. Farrakhan gets to taste Orlain's cooking. It's okay.
Jokingly,
And
it's fighting.
fight back. We're just gonna abuse that. Mia Jack. Anyway.
Openly. Um, yeah.
But it does feed the badger a little bit while gesturing for them to head back. It's just like, come on, let's head back. Alright?
And the badger cub will eventually just softly start trying to climb into your sleeve.
Oh, just the. Oh! Oh! No, there's.
The two begin heading off as you're like, Titus, you just hear Titus go, "This was part of the forewarning." And he's just like wandering off. You've done this to yourself.
Hold on, hold on. No, no, fuckers. Removes the child from his sleeve and just, alright, alright, you can't. I will make a little backpack for you, alright? I just got the fucking mental image of a backpack for his applesauce. The fucking Griffin
Like,
McElroy meme.
no worse. It's the Adventure Time thing. Hey, Orlain, it's been bugging me all day. What's that little backpack for? Oh, that's for Almanac and his little applesauce.
Orlain is a druid with fucking familiar. And then just holds the cub in his arms while walking back. The group is going to fawn over the baby.
Oh yeah. So currently counting, we have
It's
Buddy,
the buddy
Cece.
does not count.
Buddy does count. Buddy,
No,
Cece, Almanac, and who else? Is that about it? Just the
that's it.
three?
The two, but okay.
So rude of you.
Buddy doesn't count.
Oh, so robots don't matter? No, I'm not fucking with you. Alpha will have some things to say about that.
Well, Alpha's not my problem.
No, but he's your bestie's problem. Okay, but yeah, no. So you have two little critters in the party now.
We need more out of context quotes in that channel, man. But they do head back. I want to see Noctis's fucking reaction because I know he's gonna fuss over the fucking way we ended the call.
Oh yeah, no. So at some point, you just get you do eventually make it back to where is it? You make it back to the group, and clearly there have been some moving around and preparations. Noctis is at the door.
He's just standing there. He's gonna have a problem.
Menacingly.
He's gonna have a stroke. I swear to God. One of these days.
You just have the guy behind you guys.
Just Noctis.
Do you want it to be clean or a messy murder? Is that a badger?
Preferably neither. And yes. What's the issue?
Are you alright?
Yes. Well, panic attack aside.
You have a panic attack?
Yes.
Okay.
You see who's behind me.
Right, your aversion to thunder and lightning. It's just the follow behind, follow behind. Well, the follow behind and then the large no the large just wandering dog, boy, puppy hound man. As you hear Titus kind of like come up to you and go, I'm gonna talk with Mork and Derek. You good?
Hmm? Just looking at him.
Are you good?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Hey, Titus.
Yeah?
Grins. He knows what's about to be said.
You openly hear the summoning of something that is handheld and probably has an iron sight. Yeah?
Love you.
Love you too, bud. Say it.
Oh, I don't think I will. You just summoned your weapon.
Scared of the squirt gun?
I'm scared of the acid that's in it, yes?
There's no acid in it. It's
There's
just
going
water.
to be.
No. Just a good thing about putting acid in it, though. Yeah, that might be fun.
This is worse than when I tried to actively poison the dragon. Move
You
on.
did what from
Nope.
Noctis?
Move on. Move on. Move on. I poisoned
You're gonna.
myself in the process. Fine.
That's not better.
It's not, but I learned that I couldn't do what I wanted to do on the fly.
You just see Noctis move like he has a pair of glasses, just completely lean back, like God has forsaken me, and this is the reason why, standing in front of me.
Please. I'm alright. It was just a little bit of poisoning for a little while. I can deal with my hands being a little shaky from time to time. Besides, you're worried about something else right now. Go on. And
Me,
you,
me, me.
Titus, go.
Me, 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 me. And then you just realize, God damn, the height difference of a normal person versus those two.
Orlain understands.
Yeah, and it isn't much better when you realize he walked over there alone.
Mm-hmm. Orlain can't help anyway. Noctis is right the fuck in front of him. And he looks back at Noctis and is like, you probably have a couple of questions.
I got a lot. I'll ask just this one. Are you okay?
No, generally.
Okay. Follow up? Do you need to talk about it?
Loading.
Take all the time you need, bud. I'm here for you.
You shut up. Fine.
No, I'm not. I'm going to.
I probably should at some point anyway.
Should you
Besides,
what?
I get to tell you what I told Titus.
Which is can't be that bad.
Uh, Jackie is the eighth person to ditch after saying they wouldn't.
It's not on purpose and it's not malicious, but you just see two hands from the left of your like peripheral just hold up and start counting. 3, 4. That's a lot. And then just a Kel, Orlain, upstairs. Now we talking about this before I leave, okay?
Yeah, alright. I also get to tell you about Sasha. I have a feeling
Who's
Morik heard
Sasha?
that and fucking almost broke something.
Well, this right here was a good lamppost while it lasted. But no, you just immediately knock just goes, who's okay, let's find out.
Looks over at Morik with that expression of like, I have a line of sight to you. I know for a fact if I start talking about her right now, you're going to throw less of a hissy fit and more of I'm going to kill her with my bare hands fit. Like, just the look.
There's there's just a genuine like pause before Kel kind of speaks up and just goes, "Do I join or sit here?"
You're free to listen in. I have nothing to hide.
Okay. And then immediately, well, congratulations. Now you have a badger cup and a puppy following you.
That's normal. That's normal. For Orlain. We just need to find the kitten now. Wait, no, that's easy.
I was gonna say it's Aurelia, but yeah, sure.
But he does look at Noctis and go, Sasha is my ex.
Oh, this is gonna be a loaded bag, isn't it?
Not really. She's just, pause. Remembers what Titus said of don't let Morik hear that. Hmm. Morik's gonna find out anyway. He has the. Morik's gonna find out anyway, eventually.
Mm.
I just. um, she's the one who told me I would never be someone's forever.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah.
Hey, Morik, bud, you are oddly quiet about this. No response.
Mm. It's this isn't the first time he's hearing it. Well, he's heard that the first time, but not about her.
Very calm, very gentle, just hand on your shoulder.
He looks away.
I'm gonna go get us some drinks.
What kind of drinks?
Alcohol.
Do you think Marek would let me have the one he gave me before?
I'm not going to let you have that. No, stop it.
Why not? It was good.
It's. And then this will be the last scene. It's poison!
And
And that's where we're going to go ahead and end.